What is up, ladies and gentlemen, Chaotic Angel here, bringing back to you guys another video for Defiance, talking about the Arkbreaker DLC. Now, if you don't know what the Arkbreaker DLC is, or what it even does, basically the Arkbreaker DLC gives you access to a mini storyline missions, which actually allow you to get new weapons, which are considered to be the Volge weapons, which is one I have right here in my hand. Once you fire it, it explodes on impact. Oh, it doesn't explode on impact. It explodes after a short delay, and it does quite a bit of damage, if I do say so myself. They come in various elements and whatnot, and they also, I believe, are accessible in many different forms. But I know when you first start out through the story mission, they will give you the pistol to start out with, so you can get a kind of a feel for how the Volge tech weapons actually work, because they're a lot different than what the standard weapons in this game are. Also, once you play through the Arkbreaker DLC storyline, once you finish that entire thing, you'll have access to summon your own Arkfalls. Now, unfortunately, it's not exactly what you think in terms of just being able to drop an Arkfall anywhere. Like, I can't say, oh, I want to drop an Arkfall right here. You can't really do that. But you can drop an Arkfall in various locations that are prompted to you. But in order to do this, after you complete the storyline, you have to go to a supply vendor, and then you have to look for the Arc Spike batteries. The Arc Spike batteries are basically what will signal the Arkfall to drop down to that specific point. And once it drops down to that point, you'll be able to run the Arkfall. So right now, I'm gonna pick up 4 Arc Spikes right now. So we just picked up 4 Arc Spikes, and now that I complete the storyline, I can actually pick up those Arc Spikes. And now, as you can see, if I open up my map here, you'll see these little tiny minor Arkfall sites that will say impact window right underneath them. Now, what that means is that, oh, excuse me, wow. What that means is that you'll be able to summon your own Arkfall at these sites and these sites alone. Now, of course, it won't be anything major or anything like that. It will be, well, it will either be, I believe, a normal Arkfall to a major Arkfall, but it won't be anything like a massive Arkfall or anything like that. But it's also good to get some gear, to get started out, you know, to get some XP, whatnot, yada yada yada. So, you know, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up heading to an Arkfall. We're going to head to, we're going to go to this one. We're going to head to that one, and we're going to summon one. So I'm going to cut the video here, and once I get there, I'm going to show you guys how to do it and how to get it done. And I am back. Now, once you get here, of course, there will be this little aura thing that you can see here. And let me just open up the map to show you guys that that's the point I was talking about, that I was heading to. I didn't go anywhere else. So you can see that there's this little aura array with the arc spike indicator basically pointing up. So you're going to walk into this point, you're going to push E, well, you're going to hold E, I should say, and then it's going to set up the spike. Once the spike's set up, it's going to shoot a beam into the sky. You're going to wait a second, and then eventually it will drop a massive Arkfall. And there you go. And holy crap, that's a big ass Arkfall. Okay, well then.
The mutants must be here for the Arkfall too. Looks like they got to the Arkfall.
We're gonna run the Arkfall so I can show you guys how exactly it gets played out, and I'm gonna show you here if I can with the gun. It's kind of hard to use the gun a bit when there's so many people here, but I'm gonna try, because they usually end up dead before people end up dead. But you can see it's very hard to aim. That's why I'm kind of like concentrating a bit. There we go. So you can see once you hit a target, it will stick onto that target. Oh, excuse me. Wow, again. And then it will explode after a short duration. You can also shoot it next to them, and then it will explode on anything after a given amount of time. And you can't set off the charges manually, unfortunately. So it's a little bit annoying. But, it's still fun to mess around with. And it does a lot of damage, too. And you can crit with it, I believe. I'm not too sure. Alright, but now that I showed that off, I'm actually going to switch weapons here. And I'm going to start cleaning up a bit, because I don't want to run this Arkfall forever, because I hate editing super long videos. So The Arkfall that you can honestly summon is pretty much just going to be, like I said, a minor to a major, I think. I don't know if you can summon a major one. I'm not too sure about that. But I know you can summon the minor ones at least. So they're pretty standard, and they're pretty, you know, simple to run and whatnot. I don't think they're too extravagant or anything like that. Like I said, they're not going to be like a massive one with bosses and everything like that. But it'll be enough to get you some gear, some scrap, as well as some script as well. So definitely something to look into, especially if you have the DLC. I mean, if you have the DLC, you might as well use it. They are expensive, I think, a little bit in the terms of getting the keys. Not the keys, the batteries in order to summon these things. It's like 4 for 40,000, so they're 10,000 a piece. I find them a little expensive, but I guess it's alright considering that you're summoning an entire arc ball. Whoa, where am I going? There we go. Let's clean this guy up. There we go. Let's clean this guy up. Let's head over here. Clean these guys. If I'm not lagging out, what the hell? I can't touch this guy. Alright, hold on. There we go. I'm gonna blow this guy up. And keep in mind, guys, this weapon is a green. I didn't actually show you guys what the weapon was. I will in a second. This weapon is a green. That's why it's not doing that much damage. And I don't have it modded or anything like that, so it's not like the aiming down sight is really good either. But let me show you guys how this base gun works and whatnot. And this is the gun that you will get while running the first mission for this DLC, for the story. And this, the story DLC mission is not very long. It's pretty good, but it's not very long. I love the cutscenes and a lot of the. Personally, I love the cutscenes and a lot of the story missions played throughout here. And I believe you also get access to a costume, I believe, too. You also get new co-op maps as well, which is kind of interesting. I haven't tried those out yet, so I'll have to look into those. But the basis of this DLC is pretty much to be able to summon an Arkfall, and that's pretty much what the whole point of this DLC is about, is that in order to be able to get these Arc batteries and plant down a signal to be able to summon these Arkfalls. And once you can summon these Arkfalls, where's my... there we go. A lot of mayhem starts happening. Alright, so we're gonna see... wow, people dropping left and right here. Gonna pick this guy up.
Get up, man.
Gonna swap to my electric here and start crocking. Ooh, Jesus. Another guy dropped. There we go. Now we're doing some damage. Perfect. Wow, there's a lot of people here for this one Arkfall. There's still more people coming. You can see on the minimap. Wow. So if you really want to get people together, putting down an Arkfall is definitely something to look into. Wow. Okay. Looks like we're going inside now. So let's check that out. Drop inside. Wow, there's a lot that you can actually get for summoning an Arkfall. I had no idea. In the sense, this is probably the first one that I've actually summoned yet. I knew how to do it, I just haven't actually gone into it. I felt it'd probably be a lot more interesting if I were to do it on recording. So yeah. But we're going to keep going. We're going to see what this Arkfall has to offer and see if there's any other benefits or anything like that. And from what I can tell, this is actually a really interesting Arkfall so far. Hopefully I can get into the game and it doesn't crash on me or something like that. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it, as the loading screen continuously loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. So hopefully we'll be able to get in soon. There we go. Cool. Did they finish it? No, they can't have finished it.
Careful. We don't know what we'll encounter here.
Cool. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there are the enemies. They just got spawned in. I don't know why everything took so long. It was probably because of the amounts of guys that we had. So that's probably why it ended up taking so long. And if you guys are curious in terms of what builds I'm using or anything like that, I have the build videos up already. So just feel free to check them out. This is my overcharge build that I'm about to get absolutely destroyed by. There we go. I'm gonna wait for my overcharge to die out before I swap another build so I can show you guys. I don't do a lot of gameplay videos, but since I'm demonstrating how the DLC works, I figured that, you know, might as well run one. Run in our full, since that's what this DLC is all about. Not really much more to talk about in terms of how the DLC goes and everything like that. It's pretty straightforward. It's $9.99 on Glyph. You can purchase it. You can also purchase it in-game before you access your character and whatnot, of course. And then I believe blah, 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 blah. That is pretty much it in terms of accessing it and whatnot. Like I said, you get access to a new co-op map. You get blah, 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 new mini storyline, new costumes, new titles, a few new weapons, and the ability to summon down Arc Balls. That's the major thing about this DLC, like I said before. Just being able to summon Arc Balls, which I think is pretty cool. You just gotta use it. If you're not gonna use it, I wouldn't recommend getting the DLC in the terms of summoning other Arc Balls and whatnot. But if every Arc Ball I'm summoning is like this, I don't see why it's not worth it to get this DLC. Because I know at the end of this I'm gonna get some loot. Oh jeez. There we go. Uh-oh.
I'm dying out here.
Uh-oh. There we go. Perfect. Focus on that, you stupid lugs. Just destroy. Where is that? Oh, that's not my decoy. Okay, so if he's gonna post that decoy up there, I'm heading back. Nope, my decoy died. Damn it. Just gonna swap with it, but it died too quick. There we go. Let's get this guy. Almost. There's a lot of shit going on right now. It's gonna be very hectic in here. I guess it's probably a good time to mention too. I was gonna post this in I'd make a separate video to do this, but I figured since I have so much time to do it in this one, I might as well mention it. If you guys are playing on a PC and don't have a clan or want to join one, feel free to leave a comment saying that you guys want to join my clan or anything like that, and I'll be happy to invite you guys. Of course, it's just me right now in terms of the clan and whatnot. It's pretty straightforward and simple to make one, so I figured I'd just make one just to get the perks and everything like that. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in the form of learning how to play this game or just need help playing this game, I'd be happy to help you guys out and whatnot and be able to get you some sick weapons and everything like that. And it's just easier to do that if you guys were interested in joining my clan. So if you are, or not, feel free to post in the comment section and let me know. And I'll be happy to help you out any way I can. We're going to put it up here. And then we're going to continue firing our lasers. Did my decoy already die? Ugh. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of bullets. Wow, I'm getting raped here in the corner pretty much. Jesus, come on. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's a lot more than I expected. Nope, wrong build. Good thing my defenses are high in this build. Alright, there we go. Swap into my overcharge build here, a little bit more damage output. I was hoping to use the decoy a little bit to be able to pull a little bit aggro, but it doesn't look like it's happening this one. Looks like we're actually all getting wiped. This is a really hard arc fall considering it's only a minor one. Jeez. But see what we can do. Our guys are dropping left and right too. We don't have a lot of players left. There were so many players on the outside. Now they're pretty much all dead. And it doesn't look like they're coming back. So I'm going to try not to go down here. But I make no promises. There's a guy down in the corner. I see him. I'm going for him. Got him. Alright. Take this guy out. I must say though, in terms of something in Arkfall, this is a lot of like content that you're getting. Well, a lot of action, I guess, in the sense of just being able to drop. Because normally you'll find a major Arkfall on the ground, and you know, it'll be a hellbug thing or do this, do that, and that's pretty much it. This is a minor one, and we've had to clear out the outside, enter the interior of this ship, and then take out all the Volge units that are in this ship, and then hopefully in the terms of trying to escape. So I gotta say it's getting kind of hectic too. It's not exactly easy in the sense, but since I'm so high ego, that's why I make it look so easy, because my weapons do a lot of damage and my builds are pretty much based around my weaponry, the weapons that I'm using and whatnot. That's what I tried to do for a lot of my builds. I based it around the type of weapons that I'm using, just to make it easier for my type of playstyle. But it really depends in the sense if you're going to swap weapons a lot, it becomes a little bit harder, or if you're going to kind of stick to like one playstyle throughout, stick to like multiple, or try like multiple playstyles throughout the game. It becomes a little bit harder too, and sort of get in the hang of it. Okay, so let's see. We have these chests at the end here. We're going to open them up. Got a vault. A vault weapon. What is this? Got a Volt Volge Lightning Rifle. Wait, I'm not done. Okay, so it's a bunch of Volt weapons, as well as, well, not Volge weapons, I should say, which you wouldn't be able to use anyway if these Arkfalls weren't summoned. Oh, so it's these weapons. Let's take a look at them. Oh, they're charged. Wow, that's a huge ass impact. Okay, so let's look at the Volge Typhoon. What is that? That's a... Oh my god. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, so my guess in the terms of summoning any of these Arkfalls, they will all be pretty much like this. I have to say, it will be pretty much all like this in the sense of completing these and then getting Volge type weapons that you would only have access to in the terms of having this Arkbreaker DLC, of course, because the only way to obtain any of these weapons is by summoning the Arkbreaker DLC and jumping into it. Jumping into one of the summoned Arkbreaker Arkfalls. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name's Scott Gingle. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, favorite, subscribe, of course. You know, it helps me out. Wow, I actually got top DPS too. Look at that. Booyah. Players revived didn't go down once either. Everyone else did. Haha, I still got it. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name's Scott Gingle. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe. Kind of helps me out, and hope to see you guys. Waiting for the loading screen to end so I can get back into the character screen to make sure the game doesn't crash and fail my recording. And
Let's see what trouble.
hope to see you guys real soon. Later.